Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Evil Genius 2, where in the previous episode we were doing some dastardly deeds on the world stage here and trying to find our old allies as well as old hands, it happens to have transpired. Yeah, a corkscrew and a claw there. Oh, and old hat as well. And once we'd done that, we managed to then obviously get the sanctum all sorted, and we are now planning to research Havoc, which is going to be our super weapon. You can see we are currently planning over there. In this episode, we'll hopefully finish off that planning, but obviously we do have to keep an eye on the forces of justice as well, which will be coming in a little bit more heavy-handed than they have been previously. So let's just have a quick look around the world map, because we do have another mission to do. We'll probably go over here, and I think we'll go for maybe, I don't know, say just get some more money. I think so. Current cash is just over 11,000 there. In terms of expansion and needs, I think we do have some food needs that we really need to contend with. Although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 positions here for the minions to sit. So actually, I don't think we need to expand much further into there, but obviously we also have to. Oh, here we go, we got some people coming in, so let's just bring our henchman over here. This is Iris, who I guess will be over in this corner again. Yep, see what every time they are on the opposite end of the base, and I don't know why that is. I don't know whether that's just random programmed or confirmation bias on my part. Either way, we've got a whole horde of strength minion, muscle minions running towards these guys to try and grab them. It says there's only 2 there. I thought we had, no, there was only 2, because we have to interrogate these agents here, because this is the rumor has it. Let me just go on the world stage, and we can see we do have another one of these which has been completed. I'm just going around to see exactly which one. Is it that one there? No. That one? No.
Incarceration protocols initiated.
This one, I'm guessing. However, that is to get us. Let's investigate the weapons site. We have to investigate how many sites in total. Investigate 3 sites in total. We have done 1. Doing that will give us 20 heat, and we're on 31, so we're going to have to reduce that heat before we go ahead and run that. I may instead then 30, 40, oh no, 46 would be on if I run that one, because it's 15 heat. So I'm guessing we're just going to have to, I'm probably just going to pay the cash, although has that one been completed?
Scheme has succeeded.
I think that one we just sent over there is just being completed, that scheme. So we now have investigated the other weapon site, which is pretty good. Back over here, we'll check our agents, and you can see their resolve is currently going down. We're going to have a little bit of an interrogation there, and that will give us the interrogate agents one, so pretty good on that front. So I want to run probably, I think this scheme here, which is, it is 10 grand to reduce the heat to basically 0 at that stage. Ah, darn it. See that one there? We were looking at this weapon site, but sadly that's now shut down, so that is a bit of a problem. And that is now done, and this one requires 10 grand, so I don't have nowhere near the right amount of cash in order to do that one. I'm just trying to find these other locations. Ah, it's over here. I see. I am going to, I think, probably destroy that one, because we've already got enough agents. And what's that there? That is another weapon site, but I don't know if we need to unlock that one. We shall see. I'm just trying to find, as to this other one. Oh, that one's done as well there, so that is going to reduce the amount of heat there. So heat is currently 0 on, what is this one? This is the Central Hammer District, so we'll wait until we have the, yes, 30-minute one, and we'll run that. This one, we are just shy of the money, but we will get there shortly. This one here, we're currently running. That one's shut down. This one is currently running, although we could probably cancel it, because it's currently on 0 heat. I'm struggling to find this other one. Anyway, it says task complete, and I'm guessing that's going to be over here, where we have, yep, these have now completed. So they completed their deliberations, as it were. So we now have the finished scouting region done, whole discussion at the conference table done, interrogate agents is done, and we now have the 10 grand in order to go over to here. This is under the radar there. Patriots top quality rockets testing in Houston. Lab radar has a radar to track the experiments, so an air attack is out. With that in mind, have minions infiltrate by burrowing beneath it. We are literally making a mole machine. This is good. Right, we'll set that going there, and good grief, there's loads of these schemes getting completed in in a fairly short order, so that's alright. Let me just wait for this one to be completed. There we go. We're going to try and reduce the heat there, and that should be that pretty much sorted. This one we will cancel. There's no reason not to cancel it because it is completed anyway. And then I'm only going to do this. Normally I run the longer ones, but I just want a quick influx of cash, so hopefully that will work out. In terms of arrivals, we do have a couple of investigators, but what is of concern is if we look over here, we can see we have a minion who is deserting. They have ran out of morale. So what can we do to increase morale? Well, this thing increases morale, this TV station here. Food also increases, oh, that's smart and vitality. Sleeping increases, what does it increase? Morale and vitality. But we've got more than enough beds for all of that. So it might just be an isolated incident, but we'll keep an eye on that one. I'm going to also check out Iris here and get them to go to the table. If you send them to your conference table, you can put your henchmen on the conference table, and they will regain some of their stats. So at the moment, you see morale is being used, and we've got a little bit low on vitality because we had a bit of a fight there. So okay, there, that is fine. We have 3 investigators from Hammer coming in, and naturally we are going to do the. We're going to do some interrogation to get more plans. That's not too bad at all. We need to uncover the Havoc's true location, which is going to take quite a while to do. I'm also needing to research the Havoc as well, which we'll have to check that out. We can see that in World Domination we have research here, and each one gives us research of Havoc and then Havoc's location plus 20. So I'm just going to begin this first one here. I'm guessing we can do all 3, and if that's the case, then we get 60, and we're already on 28 plus the one we're working on here, so maybe we'll get that sorted. Yeah, that's working. So we've got another world stage to look at. We can see, oh, this one is almost to a point where it's going to be shut down. I'm going to, I think, yeah, send minions over there. I want to try and keep that one open, actually, because we've got 3 in Patriot and only 1 in Smash. So maybe we should have altered that. Oh, hang on, there we go. There's another task complete here, and that has given us the weapons sight on the world stage and took us up to 32 out of 100, so we're going to do 60, so we're going to be on 92, so we do need to find some more. There's another one there, which will give us 15 heat, and the main takeaway is plus 10 for the Havoc location, 8 grand to do that. So we'll set that going. That should hopefully be of some benefit for us. And that camera's flashing away there. I don't think it means anything though. No, it's not as if something was hanging around. In terms of building, not really too sure if there's anything else I really need. I guess another interrogation device would be nice. Temperature. Power we're okay for. You can see we've got a full line of the nuclear generators right across there and 2 of these incinerators. I would like a 3rd, but we'll have to see how we get on there. Here we have another boat coming in. We shouldn't get any more forces of justice, but we'll see if that is true or not. By the way, today's beverage is a cup of green tea. Not evil in the slightest. We're letting Red Ivan do the evil on this one. Let's see if we have any evil spawnings. Yes, we do. So we have even more forces of justice. So I think maybe because... New optional objective available. Have we completed any? Yes, we have. Build a staff room. Build staff room tiles. Well, we've done that a while ago. There's 1 Forces of Justice. Is that it? A single Forces of Justices. And, oh yeah, there you go. And they've now done the smoke bomb thing, and they're now classed as... They're now classed as a minion, like this disguised, and now they're walking off. I do not know, but they're not here, which is the main takeaway from that one. So we will really not be too concerned on that one. So we can still find Havoc's location here. You can see that's investigate a missile site. That's uncover Havoc's location. We'll do that one. And minions are in combat. I'm going to guess it's going to be at the front door. It is exactly at the front door. So you can see we've lost 2 minions just by doing that combat there. I don't know what minions we have lost. And there's another one. So you can see that these minions here, these are level 2 investigators, and even then they are happily destroying our minions. So we do need some way to improve that. So that would be either, it would be all by research, either by going to the Minion stuff and getting the stun clubs, well, it's the club and the club rack and the stun club rack, and then you've also got a pistol and stun gun rack, and then you go up to heavy staff and then also rifles as well. But those, they're all locked behind part of the campaign, so it's a shame that we can't do that at this stage. Anyway, we will interrogate those. I also was checking out the stratas. I know below here we checked out, this is where we'd tunnel into, but let's see what it's above. Above we may just end up there, and you can see that it's a huge area where you can build, but this is all of the slightly harder rocks, so it costs more. And then up to the 3rd level, you're talking even more. You've got bits of gold here, and yes, if you do mine that out, you do get gold. And then finally at the summit, which is pretty much useless. You'd only go there to get that gold. So there you are. Go back down, and yeah, let's do some interrogating. So send them over there, that is fine. Research is going on there. I'm going to get Red Ivan into the control center. I'm just going to check to see where our henchman is. Oh, they're not in this room for once. So where are they? Where are they?
We have more intel.
Oh, they're in that. They're in there. To be fair, I did send them there, but I thought they might have got up and walked off, but they have not. So I'm going to put it to max speed because there's no point in really waiting anymore. What I do want to do is place in 2 more of those. That's going to cost 30 grand. There is another world stage thing completed. So a quick look, see where it is. It would be in here. So we can get Havoc's location again. I might as well keep doing the location stuff because, you know, we need to find that anywhere. So doing that will hopefully help us out. Another interrogation. Last one there. And these are done as well. Oh, there we go. That is Science Department, do the Havoc device. We're on to 62. We're going to go to research and research another one. That's going to be Havoc's location. Oh, hang on. Sadly, it didn't work out. Why are the minions deserting? Because the morale again. For some reason, morale seems to be a bit concerning. It does seem to be a bit concerning. Havoc's location and Havoc's location. Well, I would love to do either of those, but we don't have the cash. We will send minions over there to reduce the heat in that location. Over here, we are reducing the heat. And then we have these 2 that we can set some stuff going in. I'm going to probably try and get some cash because I'm very aware that I'm doing a lot of these ones that spend cash, but they're not getting any. Although sadly the only one I can do is here heat 30, which will take us over the max amount. So this is probably going to get shut down, but it is what it is. Let's just run it and then let's do some more Havoc location stuff. There we go. You can see these minions here, they're complaining about they're complaining about food and morale. Increases smart and vitality. And there's smart. And that one is morale. Just checking around the minions, and yeah, there's some that have morale. I don't know if it is a sleep issue, whether they don't have the places to sleep. But they seem to. I mean, they seem to be able to sleep around here. I wonder if it's possible for us to put in a couple more beds. It might be. If we put, say, a rock in those 2 locations and then go over to sleeping arrangements 1, 2. Yep, that is fine. We couldn't do that previously because I didn't mine out all the way to that side. So putting the rock back in, which is a nice feature, will allow us to hopefully just get a couple more beds and sort that one out. Back over the casino, we can see that we have lots of tourists, but no one of great note in terms of have a location. 2 guards, 3 workers. Get that sent. That's going to shut that place down though. But after that we should have it done. That should be all of the things found, I believe. Yeah, we're sending one to there, which is plus 10 Havoc location. This one is plus 10 Havoc location, so that should be it done. We haven't researched anymore. We do have 2 still on the research queue to do. Yeah, there you go. We've got 2 in the research queue, but we'll leave that for now. I want to go for... I would like these big screens. These give us the big boards, so it decreases the heat builds at criminal networks by a small amount, and it even gets a movie channel. I would like that, but I am going to go with the stun club racks because it only costs 10 grand rather than the 20, and I think that would be better. Instead of us training minions constantly. Speaking of minions, we're going to have them minions attack the Force of Justice here. Once again, it's from... Oh, it's actually from Smash this time. I thought it was from Hammer. So it's good to see the difference there. Training room tiles, we will get that secondary objective. That is okay. The impact analyzer is analyzing impacts as it should. Yep, that's fine. I think I will also go over here and we're going to sell, and then place in the nuclear generators like so. And there you go. So constantly upgrading to get better generators because everything, basically everything requires power, including the doors. The standard doors cost 1 power. The reinforced ones cost 5. I know there's some questions regarding the doors actually, saying what is the reinforced door? Well, it says here, stronger than a muscle minion but just as easily fooled, effective against saboteurs but rogues can bypass it with ease. On the flip side of that, if we were to unlock from the lair here the laser door, it's effective against rogues but saboteurs can easily break it. So this is effective against saboteurs but the lasers are effective against rogues. So. Yeah, that's alright. Another scheme has succeeded, and this is almost shut down. In fact, that is going to be shut down, I think, isn't it? Look, we're on 48. That's just going to get shut down. I'm not even going to attempt to try and stop it. So, yeah. This one is also shut down. I guess the heat just ran too much and we didn't get that one. Tell you what, I'll reduce the heat in the Western Hammer districts here. And that will... cancel. I wanted to spend the money. There we go. Spend the money. And then I'll probably, once that's done, get the other one set going straight away. Because we're on 92 of 100. Which I didn't think we'd get this far forward with it. There it is. So that'll give us the Havoc location. That's knockoff designs. Okay, let's have a little read of this one. Knockoff designs. You read in the trades that a weapon corporation is developing something that sounds familiar to Havoc. Attack their next weapon demo to make off with the designs. And, oh, here we go. We now have some... What are these? These are investigators who have disabled one of the traps here. You can see it all arcing and sparking. That's what that means. And all of our minions are coming in to hopefully deal with all of those. Research is paused. Yeah, because that minions decide to go on break. Fair enough. And once again, the henchman is miles away. So I'll tell them to come over, but I don't know if it's going to work or not.
Research has resumed.
Let's see. Minions. What minions are we waiting for? Oh, they're all actually getting on the helicopter. You can see that. EG-15, our helicopter. And there it goes. And there's also...
has been captured.
Back to this level. Also a boat coming in, which inevitably will bring in a million more forces of justice, because that seems to be the nature of the beast here. I'm going to interrogate some of these guys. We had, I think it was over 80. I think it was 70, or it was certainly in the 70s, intel, but it might have been higher. But yeah, you can see we're now down to 38, so we've used quite a amount of intel to do this rumour hazard quest. But we're getting there. We're almost there now, so that's pretty good. We have a couple of secondaries, like build infirmary. I'll remove that. We're not going to be doing that. Build barracks tiles. I'll keep that one. Construct a fire extinguisher. We need to build 3 of those. Where do we have fire extinguishers? We have one there. We have one in here. I also have one there. And we've got one in this corner. I am going to build one... I'll tell you what, we might as well do this. So we'll have one there, got one here, one here. I'll build one just further along down this corridor, because why not? One can go in... Oh, one's already there. One can go in that corner, and then that should be the 3. And there's our main objective. Let's check this out.
General, we have located Havoc, or part of it.
Part of it, okay.
They were so scared of its power, they disassembled it.
Mm-hmm.
Part of it? I don't want part of it. I cannot take over the whole world with only part of Havoc.
Well, you can take over part of it.
Fine. I have built greater victories on less. Send my troops. Tell them it is time to die bravely for Ivan.
Yeah, probably not open with that speech.
Gaining the information depleted our forces, sir. If we attack now, we would lose.
Then build me forces. Steal loot. Defend my lair. I will have Havoc. Then revenge. In that order.
Very enthusiastic. All right, so we are now on to, I would say this is the
has succeeded.
sort of unlocked part of the game now, because we have a moment's calm where we are basically up to our own, well, we can do our own thing now. So we have to do a certain amount of like minion unlocks, we have to get so much gold and establish criminal networks, so we're sort of like free to do what we want now, so that's good. We have to build another, I think we have to build certainly another network. I'm going to go there because I don't think we have anything in the anvil part, and that'll give us up to the 10 levels that we need. And we also now have a quest to steal. It's for loots and side stories there. So we'll have a look at that in a bit. But I'm just searching around for our. It says we got a free tile here. Is that one there? It's these. I'm not going to. I'm not going to spend 10 grand on that. I'll wait for this one to pop up. Yeah, so 20 minutes to reduce the heat. Right, so now that we have this sorted, we basically have these secondaries to go. So unlock new menu types. We're on 4 of 6 and complete side loot stories. Let's have a quick... or loot side stories, should I say. Not side loot stories. We have... Man with a silver gun, technical difficulties, strikes out the wind, angry homicidal wind. Complete the objective to get 100,000. Excuse me. Yeah, so Jube is using indirect tactics and starving you out rather than crushing you. Okay, these are all to defeat some of the other forces. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do probably the Merc in progress. So who needs to aim when you can have Law of Avengers? Apparently not your guards, but sure, there's a better way. Bring a mercenary to teach them how to shoot.
We need to have a conversation about that last agent.
Well, we haven't had an agent yet, so okay.
We got him, boss. Got him good. Larry shot him, so did Radica and Otis, and then we all punched him a bit.
You've also got a large number of holes in my goals. Who trained you?
Trained? You mean like learned? Like what a teacher would do? We ain't no nerds, boss.
Alright, okay.
I see the problem. We need a weapons expert.
Yeah, let's micromanage it. So, on the world stage, we now have options for trying to get mercenaries. Luckily, the Western Sabre territories, one has just popped up there. Requires 30 seconds and 10 intel, so we can do just that. Excellent. So that will hopefully give us our next minion type. The disadvantage is that this place is far too small, so we are going to increase the size of our training room to a fairly large, actually fairly large extent. Let's revert that. I'm just thinking this can't go any further. Oh, but we can expand down this side, so I don't think we need another one of those, and I need a larger one of those. Oh, Stuntlebrack is still paused, so we do need to increase the size of this. So I'm going to say build down to there, and then that side as well. So I'll say move that to there, move that to there. I want to get probably some more training for valets and such, I think. So I'm going to rotate these round. It's going to have maybe 1, 2, 3. I think that's correct. And then I also want to move this to here. Put in another one of those. I'm basically getting 3 of each type now. It's going to cost a bit of cash, but that's alright. I guess I could move these next to each other. There's no reason why we can't. Because you can just go around that way anyway. Although it's not ideal, is it? What we'll do then, we will compromise slightly and move them a bit further back, so at least you can get round the back and bit on both sides. That's fine. And then finally, this one, which... there. And then confirm that. And that'll take loads of cash that we just don't have. So, job done. Right, speaking of cash though, look at the flow coming in from here. A big flow of cash coming in from our casino, which is good because, well, to be fair, we are doing lots of scamming. So, kidnap a mercenary on the world stage, which we are currently working on. Speaking of working on, how we worked and complete fire extinguishers. 3 grand, I think that'll give us, which is pretty much what we spent on the fire extinguishers. But at least we now have better fire protection, and we also now have some more power. We're up to 59 power. Some of that will be used once we've dug into here and completed that a bit, but that's fine. And also another boat has... Oh, the boats actually just went away, so there we are. Still waiting for people to turn up at some of these locations, so we'll just wait for those. It is now just the waiting game. I'm also going to... Do I want to place more cameras? It would be nice.
Maybe
I will...
or
For this security desk, I will turn the power back on. And... putting cameras either side there. Just so they look down these corridors. Same as one on the end. Here. And... do I need one here? Would be nice. Confirm. Task complete. Is it this one around here?
a new criminal network has been established.
That's the one. So we're going to run the 30-minute scheme. There we are.
Research has been paused.
And research is constantly being paused. And, oh, we have more
On Earth and grab
arrivals.
this intruder.
Research has resumed.
Job done. Okay. Don't need more beds. Beds do seem to be full. But maybe more minions. How many is our maximum? Oh, capacity is 238. Okay. So I think we should then... muscle minions. Train up to 24. Deception. Train a couple more. And technicians a bit more as well. I'm going to train even more muscle minions. I find that you just need muscle minions more than the others.
Succeeded.
Maybe that's the way I've been playing it, or whatever. Either way, we will run it. There is another 30-minute job to complete. We are doing the job. We've kidnapped the mercenary, so I don't want to do another kidnap, but we will do one of those. So we have... Where's the
A
mercenary?
scheme has succeeded.
Not seeing the mercenary. Oh, there they are. They have just landed. And another scheme has succeeded around here too. Is it over here? Yeah, I think so. I don't want to pay the 10 grand, I just want to send minions to deal with it. And these guys are coming in now. I know there's been a lot of requests for me to do... Hang on, let me just get
Your
my
minions
henchmen.
in
Where are they?
combat. Command
Where are they?
processor online.
I don't know where they are, actually.
Iris says no.
No. Iris says no. Why does Iris say no? Where is Iris?
Denied.
And why is Iris saying no? They can't do what I tell them to. Their morale is not the highest. They currently have low morale. So where are they? Unless they're in combat. No, they're definitely not in combat.
Research has been paused.
I have no idea where they're at. Curious. Back over to here then. This one's now done. 6 workers, 35 minutes, 50
You're
grand.
running out of gold.
And there's the boat pulling up again. And lots of people leaving scared. I'm guessing they saw that combat.
Research has resumed.
That's what happens when the door opens. And it's fighting. Oh, there is our holding cell for the muscle minion. Oh, sorry, for the mercenary. So we'll definitely have an interrogate of those. I'm just keeping an eye on the world stage though, because what I'm worried about are super agents. And they do get more frequent and more problematic as time goes by. Looks like we are...
An intruder has given us their secrets.
Looks like we have
You're running
interrogated
out of
the
gold.
mercenary, which means now we can get a mercenary trainer, which happens to be firing range. So that's why I moved these so I can create the room there. That's going to cost 10 grand. And it also allows us to now set up a mercenary. So I guess it says advanced muscle minion who specialise in heavy weaponry. So I probably don't need to train that many guards, but I do want to train quite a number of mercenaries. But obviously all of this costs money as well. But I found that really you can't, you know, you need to keep this on standby. You really do, because otherwise, when you get attacked, if you don't have the minions to deal with them, then that's not going to go very well for you.
Research has been
Although,
paused.
in my experience, even if you have got all the minions, what tends to happen is 3 or 4 forces of justice turn up at once, and Agent X, Symmetry, John Steele, you know, Atomic Olga, and yeah, and the rest of them just turn up, and well, your base gets turned into a big pile of broken scrap. Let's send some minions over there to deal with the heat. And there is our research complete for batons, electrical batons. We'll go to research, and we're going to just research normal batons now. And the batons themselves, I will go for baton 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why not? Each one of those dispenses how many? Arms minions with portable electrified batons, ideal for capturing. Looks like they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 batons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so we've got 30, I think.
Not enough power to power this build order.
And it says we're going to get some more minions. It said Forces of Justice Tracker. I said minions again. Forces of Justice. Investigators. But it doesn't look like that's the case. Be on the next boat, most likely. We'll send minions to reduce that heat. And it feels like we should have one over here. Yeah, we do. We do. There's... I think we're just going to run the... long game ones. Once you upgrade the criminal networks, you get different types of missions, but they require more advanced minions. So that's why I'm going to, like, you know, keep an eye on that and maybe upgrade them if I can. We've got dot matrix printers here. I just realised we've got some things that we can place. So these are slows the amount of drain for each of these guys. And I don't know if that connects with both. How much are they? 100 each, and they don't require any power. So I'm going to place them like that, and then next to it we'll place these readouts. Confirm that. I really would like to place some plants as well. They look quite nice, but they don't do anything in game. Not that's a reason not to place them though. Let's see what they look like. Excuse me.
Research has been paused.
So, oh, I think we're training. Are we training? We are training. So this is our new mercenary. You can see they are a crack shot. Oh yeah, hold it side on and cover one eye by looking at it. That's, oh yeah, reload it by batting it. Yeah, hit it on that. Yeah, that's, I'm sure that's in the handbook. And you can see they are getting, oh no, a couple of poor shots there. They missed there, but sometimes they're headshots. Let's see. So headshot, 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 boom, headshot. Yeah, that's pretty good. And oh, there's also the buttons as well. So we have got the stun buttons now, and all of these muscle minions are running over to grab all of those. And I've just realised our power is super, super low. I will turn off that again, and I think we're going to focus on over here. So I'll sell that. Another generator. Confirm that. The scheme has succeeded.
Not enough gold to complete
And
this
it is where? Over here, I think.
Low on power.
Yeah, we'll send workers to reduce the heat.
Generators.
Yes, we are definitely running low on power. Build more generators. I'm doing all of that. Where's Iris anyway? We should really check out to see where Iris is.
Iris unit. Responding. I require a reboot.
Ah, she was in here. Okay. I'm going to send her back because, as you can see,
Have a command?
her morale is a little bit low. I don't know why. I didn't think Henchman's stats used to go down. And I've not run any of these programs. But we shall see. Why is that person running away? I'm guessing they've saw something over here that they really shouldn't have done. What I'm going to do is sell that. Going to sell that. I'm going to move that further down. Sell that door. And then place a bigger door there. Says we don't have enough gold. We should do once we get all the stuff done. Oh, story complete. So that is, we get 30 grand for doing it, which is excellent. We have a new minion type mercenary and new item diner bar, so...
You kill people for money, don't
Oh,
you?
right, yeah.
Mostly. Sometimes I do it for fun.
Are those dog tags or armoured plates? They're quite large.
That works for me, and so do you.
New optional objective
So,
available.
let's see what else we've got. We've got another minion recruitment here, which is for getting a socialite.
We have a problem. The casino is crawling with tourists. They're everywhere.
Right?
They've left us no place to hide.
Isn't that a good thing? It sounds like business is booming.
Sounds like.
You'd think so, but we can't get to the agents. More and more are slipping through before we can get to them.
That just won't do. Double the shifts. Cancel your leisure time. Drink more coffee. Do whatever it takes. Meanwhile, I'll get a team to find someone to distract the tourists. Celebrities should know what to do.
Celebrities. Oh, I'm so glad it's played up. More ham, more better. Okay, so we need to capture a socialite, so we can go over here. Looks like we can capture a Welsh socialite. So confirm that. I'm cancelling the job that was there. It didn't really matter because that one was
Your
just
minions
to.
are in combat.
Minions are in combat. Are they in combat? Are they? Why? Oh, they're in combat because these are soldiers. Okay, so they are pretty much just turning up and shooting the place up. So what I'm going to do is something I'm probably going to regret in about 30 seconds, but let's just do it. I'm going to get our henchman and I'm going to get Ivan and I'm going to use the ability. Old school. Equip a rocket launcher and let's get him in. Let's see how Red Ivan deals with soldiers. Please. Apparently it's a bit short range. It's a melee rocket launcher. Oh, okay. Yeah, that does the job, doesn't it? Boom! How much damage? Oh my god, he keeps sending. Full send.
An item
Right.
is being destroyed.
So, yes, we destroyed a couple of items, but those are captured. And oh look,
Awaiting command.
yes, Iris is now just turning
I
up.
have updated
Okay, good.
available.
We know that the rocket launcher works. Can confirm. We'll mark that down on the notepad, and we will, I think, leave it there for that episode. That's been a bit of Evil Genius too. A bit of an explosive ending there, but at least we managed to deal with the forces. We have
agent has
another
been
minion
captured.
type. We've expanded this area. Obviously, got the device
An agent
pretty much
has been
researched. We just need to
subdued and
finish. We've got a
captured.
moment's calm here. Get that sorted, and then hopefully we are well on our way to maybe even building it. But as always, forces of justice will be stopping us, so we have to keep an eye out for that. Hope you have enjoyed this episode and the series thus far. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic
Research has been
partings.
paused.